For latest updates and short audio clips, follow us on Instagram, Reading the Author.
Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast Reading the Author, a unique show where we read authors' mind and not their book. Meanwhile, I truly believe and pray that you and your families are completely safe and healthy as well. Today we have Dr. Prashant Nayak sir with us, the author of 5 Minutes. Thank you so much sir for coming on our show. We are truly grateful कि आप हमारे show पर आए.
Thank you, Gaurav. And I also must insist that everyone should stay home and stay safe.
Definitely, sir. So before we, sir, get into the podcast and know more about your book, we would like to know more about yourself. Like, can you share with us about your childhood, about your journey of being an author and all those things?
Yeah, definitely. I must say that from my childhood itself, I had an inclination towards art and literature. So it was my passion from the beginning. I started my primary education from a school where I was collecting the storybooks, even the books on the various great people's, their biographies and all.
Okay.
So I started developing my reading habit from the school time itself. And I was very much interested in watching movies and TV serials too, because I had somehow had an inclination towards art and culture, as I told. So always my teachers in the school, even my college teachers, they have always praised me for my writing skills. They always encouraged me to write and do something in that way. But I have also received so many prizes with debates and deliberations during that period.
Okay.
But later on I entered into medicine. So while studying MBBS, even the MD, I was writing regularly for the college annual magazines and other literary events. So that's why, due to my ardent interest in art and literature, I was participating in various cultural activities of the college and schools also. So moreover, I was devoting my time to some extent to this side, along with my study of medicine. So I had been wishing to write novels from very early days, but I was not able to complete, or every time I have started, but I have to leave it in the midway because of lack of time. But anyway, so this is the time during this quarantine, or you can say the lockdown period, I got a little more time for myself, during which I completed a novel which I had started long back. So you can say it was just a blessing in disguise. Thank you.
Okay, sir. So my next question to you, sir, like, as you all know that the book is released, and I guess most of the people have almost read it as well, but there will be some kind of people who haven't read it yet. So what sort of thing they can expect from that? Like, can you give us some insight about 5 minutes?
Yeah, the 5 Minutes is a book where you will find the journey of youngsters from their family to staying in the hostel or studying in the abroad, and their friend circles, how their environment influences their day-to-day life. And that nowadays this young generation, they are more exposed to various kinds of entertainment, and they are coming in contact with so many people. So it is a kind of, they at any time they can be diverted from the disciplined way of life. So in this book I have described a very natural way of day-to-day life of college students, and their family life, and their friendship, and their love life. So with that, it has been put in a form of a story where you will find the end is something with some message that we should respect to the time, and we should respect to the value to the relationships. We should value to our family life. So it's a kind of a complete story with lot of message, not only for the youngsters but also for every age group, I guess.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So it seems to be really interesting. Can you share with us, sir, like, what motivates you to write on that topic, or is it some sort of real incidents or anything like that?
It is exactly not real incidents, but definitely a lot of real life events has been incorporated into this story, so that you will feel as if it is real or natural. The story of my novel is targeting the youngsters, as I already told. While I used to spend some time in social medias like Facebook, Instagram, etc., I found that the youngsters of the present generation are a way different from that of the previous one, and are almost following the Western lifestyle. They are forgetting the values of a good social life and more influenced by glamour and physical pleasure, as you know. So I intended to write a story where I have depicted the real lifestyle of the youngsters, and I have merged the values of importance of time, respect to relationship, respect to friendship, respect to women, respect to family and parents, dedication to work and devotion to the God, and etc. So when reading the story, many people can relate it to their own life, and they will feel that as if it is a natural event in someone's life also. So in fact, many sequences of my story is influenced by real life events of the people that I had interacted, or I saw them, or I had interacted them in social media even. So it's like that. The plot is like that.
Okay. So as we have, came to know that this book is related to youth and the problems and what exactly where the youth is being inclined. So can we expect more such books from you, or you want to little bit experiment in future and try some other genre as well?
Definitely. I'll come up with similar kind of books, or while writing something, we should always think that some message should be conveyed to the readers, and we should have some positive influence on the society. So that is my motto. So I had tried to write a thing which the generation will like it reading. They will have some entertainment. At the same time, some good values will be incorporated into their thinking process or to their lifestyle. So definitely I will come up with such kinds of books in future. Thank you.
Okay. And is there anything you are writing as of now as well, like any novel in progress?
Yeah, of course. I am writing another book. Okay. So it's all on the way. So I'm expecting that because it takes time. So it's on the way, you can say.
Okay. So my next question is that, like, most of the people, when we have conversations with many other authors on the podcast, they some of them have fixed schedules for writing. Like in a day, if there's around 1 to 2 hours, I have to devote this to writing of anything, whatever I likes. So is there anything like with you as well? Like you have any particular schedule for writing, or it's like completely a random thing? Whatever comes in your mind, you first make small a kind of notes, and then elaborate whenever you get time. How is it going with you?
Yeah. So it's a kind of mixed up things, as I can tell you, because I am not a professional writer, as you can see, because my primary profession is medicine. So I have to devote a lot of time, and I'm a frontline health care professional in COVID time also. So within this, to getting a fixed time is very, very difficult for people like me. So what I guess whenever I'm getting any time, may it be in the morning, in the daytime, in the evening. So whenever I get some time completely for me, because this is something you cannot, while you have some distraction, you cannot write something. So in such situations, whenever I get some very solitary time, so I used to devote. But I'm trying to write something everyday basis, so that I can give some justice towards my work.
And do you feel, sir, like the number of readers are getting less day by day in today's generation? Like many people are not into writing. Many people are not into reading the books as much as they are into social media, scrolling and watching the short video clips and all those things. So do you feel this?
Might be, because when I'm interacting with the people in social media and all, so definitely, because nowadays everyone is using mobile phone with internet connection. So the people are more inclined towards some easy things, like they have some good visuals, there will be a short story, or they will have some message in the form of you can say anything, a video clip or photographs. So definitely they are getting a lot of options nowadays, but at the same time, all these means publishers or even the authors, they should also try how to attract the readers, because anyway this is a form of giving message or entertaining people. So we should also give some efforts to attract the audience in that way. But definitely use of all those social media has diverted people more towards those kind of things.
Okay. So my next question to related to some personal thing according to
Yeah.
what point of view or how do you perceive things in your life. Like first question is that do you see yourself as a a sort of brand, like, or do you see yourself any milestone set for next 5 years, like in the upcoming 5 years I have to just achieve these things in terms of writing as an author? Or my second question to you is like what sort of brand value you want to create in the market, like if from 5 years from now, like anyone see your name that okay, it's a book from Dr. Prashant Nayak, so what sort of impact you want to create on readers' mind?
Yes, and definitely a very good question. So obviously, because I'm devoting time and giving efforts to create write a book and publish it. Definitely, I have an intention, or I have an aim that people should know about my writings or about my books, because whatever message I want to give them, so that should reach the public. So that's why I have because till now it is just my first book, but I wish to publish at least 3 to 4 books in the coming 5 years, so that people will have a variety of things from me. And so far as the brand is concerned, I can claim myself as a brand, because yes, I wish that people should get to know about my ideologies, which I wish to depict through my books. But anyway, it is a constructive attempt to contribute towards the growth of our society. That's all.
Okay. And can you share with us like what was the happiest moment of your life till now?
What are the happiest moments?
Yep.
Okay. Got it. So definitely everyone has some ups and downs in their life, and there are also happier moments. For me, it is like the day I got admitted to medicine, because to study medicine was my passion. The day I graduated, you can say the day when I got my love and I married her, the day I got my child who came to this world, and of course the day when I published my first book. So there are so many happier moments. Definitely. So it will count. That's why we are here.
Okay. And there's a next question related to the time when your book was being published. Like, do you feel stressed at that time, or have you targeted any milestone for yourself? Like, okay, this book is now releasing, now it's being published, so it has to cross certain milestones, or I have certain number of people following me, so at least this much have to be the book has to perform this much of sale in these days. Anything like that? Have you ever thought?
Yes, definitely. That is a natural thing to come to my mind. So I have a lot of means you can say faith on my publisher, because when we hand over our work to some publisher, so because they are the best people to publicize or to circulate the book among the audience or among the readers. So I wish that they should give their best attempt or best efforts to make this book popular. I am doing my best from my side, but whatever time I can devote. But so far as the competition and other things you just mentioned, so definitely there are a lot of competitions, though I had to be in competition, because it gives stress and performance is reduced there, right? I admire that whenever people do some achievements, definitely I admire, but I try to achieve that. But in reality, if you'll see, we face competition each and every day in our life, right?
Definitely.
So everywhere, in every field, there is competition. Maybe it is the rule of the nature. So that's why. So though there is a competition outside, but definitely I wish that I will give my best. I wish that my publisher will give the best effort, so that the book will reach to maximum audience.
Definitely, indeed. So my next question to you, like, can you share with us like what's your current mental state as a person and as an author as well? Like, what are the things which you want to focus as of now?
What is the current mental status of myself?
Yeah, what are the things you want to focus as a person or as an author?
At the present moment, you are concerned about the present scenario?
Yes. So like what are the plans, or how you want to proceed as of now?
Okay. So, right, if you will, if you are asking me about the situations regarding the current things going on in our society, so actually, as a person, as a author, we have different issues to think about. But at present, I am more worried about the devastating impact of the second wave of corona, which is of course very much concern for all of us.
Definitely.
That not only our country but the entire world is suffering. So we are providing healthcare to the people at the front line, and I am also worried about the health of my fellow colleagues, about my family members, and more worried about the. But as a person, if you will say as a you can say as a some social responsibility if we have with, then I always hate the criticizing statements of people, may it be influencer or political leader, who only keeps showing the fingers towards our suffering, citing some problems. Always we should try to solve it, or we should give some constructive ideas, or the criticism should be constructive. It's not that always showing the fingers. The blame game is not going to help us in this status of the country or the world. Rather, it is the time to be united and taking actions so that we can overcome this emergency. So that is, as a person, that is my state of mind at this present moment.
Okay. So my last question to you is can you give us some advices advices for the upcoming authors who haven't published any book yet and they are about to, or they are thinking to write something? So what's your advice for them?
Yes, definitely. I must say that always we should keep reading a lot of books as much as possible of different genres and whatever we get, and we should always have some habit of keep writing, so that both things should be combined, so that it will take us towards the success. Of course, if we do both together, it will strengthen our creativity also. And always dream to create, and one day it will be a success definitely. Don't be demoralized or discouraged for not getting any book published yet. One day it will be a reality, and probably it will be sooner. So just keep working hard and give your best efforts, and definitely you will be successful.
Okay, sir. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. I hope you must have enjoyed the episode, and if you do, then do follow our podcast, Reading the Author, available on all the leading podcast platforms. And don't forget to buy and read the book 5 minutes. You can go on Amazon and just search name Dr. Prashant Nayak. The book will be there, or you can search 5 minutes as well. Then also you will be able to see the book. Just buy and read it. Thank you so much, sir. It was truly an amazing experience to have you on the show today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.